All right, everybody, I am back with the afternoon stream that I promised here. We're going to be playing Pokemon Champions once again, of course. Before I get back into it, I do want to change my team up a little bit from this morning. I feel like thought about the in-Gambit matchup and opposing rain matchups and everything, and I think I'd like a Whimsicott on this team just for some extra Tailwind support. In that case, I might be able to take the Scarf off Legion because then I'd have enough speed support with the Tailwind. But problem is, I don't have a Whimsicott. So we're going to try. I want to show off a little bit the recruit tab here. Let's see if we can get a Whimsicott to pop up. If we don't, we're just going to keep playing with our Sneasler. But, yeah. So no Whimsicott. There should be a way to... I think there's a way to re-roll. No? Oh, I think you have to pick one. I see what they're saying. You just have to pick one of these. I'm going to pick Noivern. That's fine. Ah, okay, so that's where those tickets come in. So the quick coupons, you can use quick coupons to re-roll your recruitment of Pokemon, so that way you don't have to wait the full 22 hours. When I was playing with getting a bunch of those, and I wasn't sure what they were doing, or like what they were for, so it's nice to know. We do not have a... I can't believe cast... They got Watchog in the game? That's interesting. I don't think I have an Infernape. Or a Galarian Slowbro. I'm gonna get a Galarian Slowbro here. And then we're gonna keep re-rolling. So yeah, so this is how you re-roll for Pokemon in Pokemon Champions. In this recruiting tab, and you have to pick a Pokemon, it looks like. And once you pick one, then you can re-roll. So... I guess I should... You can get shinies in this game as well, so I should probably be checking to see if any of these are shiny. And then there should be a title. Some of them can have titles as well. They show up above the Pokemon's name. So I'm going to get a Weavile, because I don't have a Weavile, as far as I know. And we're going to keep rolling for a Whimsicott. I'm curious how long it's going to take. If it takes more than a few minutes, I'm definitely going to be just hopping back in. Oh, you can skip that part. That's cool. Okay. Weavile, Hydrapple. Hydrapple's pretty good, actually. I'm going to get Hydrapple here. I should be paying a little more attention because it looks like it's using not just the tickets but also VP. Could be wrong. Toxicroak. I think I've got all of these except Toxicroak. Oops. I don't have Diggersby or Bastiodon, but I don't really want Diggersby or Bastiodon. Okay. We're gonna roll again for Whimsicott. Give me Whimsicott. Yes, I am back. Yes. Hello. Nice to see you in the afternoon as well. I don't have a Volcarona. I want a Volcarona as well. Almost out of quick coupons. If we don't get a Whimsicott, it's not terrible. I'm not using a different team. I'm going to be using the same team. However, I would like to get a Pokemon, Whimsicott, that I don't have currently, because I think it will fit better on my team and help me in some matchups. and give me more options. Mainly, I really want it for the Tailwind support, fast Tailwind, immediately get speed control, and then also it pairs really well with Gengar and Shadow Tag, because we can Encore and disable people and cause them to struggle and stuff like that. Hisuian Avalugg. Looks like he does not like fighting moves. Yeah, I can go over how I picked my team. I'm gonna really try to get a Whimsicott here. I'm not gonna spend too much time, but I keep forgetting I can skip that part. Rotom Frost, Beartic, Mr. Rhyme. That's hilarious. There's Emboar. I don't really want Emboar. I'm gonna get Mr. Rhyme because I have ways of getting those other Pokemon, but I don't have any way of getting Mr. Rhyme. Alright, give me Whimsicott. No, Whimsicott. I think I have all of these as well. I don't think I have regular. I don't really want regular Zoroark. I'll get Superior. I don't think I have a way of getting Superior. Quite a bit of VP for that. There's a Glamora. I don't know if I got Glamora yet. That's pretty cool. Reneragus, not gonna lie. I like that Vivillon pattern, it's pretty. But I already have a Vivillon. I don't think I have no, I do have Kangaskhan, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna get Glamora. I know it's... So, Glamora, if you don't know, it got... We're gonna do one more, and then we're just gonna go with the team we have. Glamora got adaptability for its Mega Evolution's ability, so it hits crazy hard. And Rock Poison, it's pretty nice coverage, actually, in this meta, so... Pretty good mon. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've actually wanted a Gardevoir. Okay. Alright, one more. I can't stop. Ensign, Frostlat. Oh. Alright, well. I think we're gonna stop there. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the team I had. So let's go over the team. So here is the team here. I'm just gonna go, yeah, I don't know if there's a good way to just see it all in one screen, but so Gengar's my favorite Pokemon. Wanted to really use Mega Gengar day one. Got a shiny Gengar and everything. So I'm using Mega Gengar. So if you don't know, Mega Gengar's ability is Shadow Tag. Which means it traps the opponents on the field, so they can't switch at all, which is really nice when you're battling, doing weather wars basically, and trying to battle on if you want rain or sun and whatnot. So it's really nice for that, as well as just, you know, trapping Pokemon that you have a good matchup against on the field. It really minimizes your opponent's options when they can't switch. Now, if they're a ghost type, they can still switch even with Shadow Tag, and if they use a pivoting move, for example, if Incineroar uses Parting Shot, it can still switch out. So there are some ways to counter it, but that's what I'm using. Got a little bit of defensive bulk because I want my Gengar to live a little bit more hits, and I think with that investment it should live Sucker Punch, for example, from like a King Gambit. Next, got Incineroar, really good partner for Mega Gengar. It has Fake Out, so obviously Fake Out just stopping your opponent's momentum. Fake Out makes your opponent flinch when you use it. You can only use it first turn that your Pokemon's out. However, but it's really good for slowing your opponent down and getting good damage or setting up your own Pokemon. And then also the ability Intimidate here, really good, weakens your opponent's physical attack stats. So again, helps Gengar live longer. And then it's really good at pivoting, because every time you switch in, you get the Intimidate ability, you get to use Fake Out again. And while your opponents can't switch, you can just keep doing that to them and whittling down their ability to do damage to you, and then keep faking them out for interruption of whatever they're trying to do. And then, yeah, Throat Chop for damage and Taunt to stop any Trick Room, which I haven't really seen today. So yeah, and then we got Basket Legion here with the Choice Scarf. Unfortunately, Choice Band is not in the game as of right now. So ideally, I would want to use Swift Swim as the ability on Basket Legion, which just helps it go faster when rain's up. It doubles its speed. And then a Choice Band would increase its power. But I can't do that because we don't have a Choice Band. So I have to go with Adaptability as the ability, which boosts the power. So kind of like the Choice Band. And then I'd go with the Choice Scarf, which boosts its speed. So I'm kind of doing it, but it's just, it doesn't work quite as well with as like a Choice Band and Swift Swim would on this particular team, but it still works. Also, having Flip Turn on, a fast Flip Turn on here, really helpful for, again, pivoting Pokemon out, getting Incineroar back in to help decrease damage. Basket Legion also does a lot of damage on its own with the Adaptability ability and whatnot, and then Pelipper getting the Rain Up doubles the power of the water moves of Basket Legion. Basket Legion does huge damage. Pelipper is here to help me win Weather Wars, so its ability Drizzle gets Rain Up. If the opponent leads with their Weather Setter, so for example like Mega Charizard Y to get Sun Up, I have Mega Gengar out there, they're trapped, they can't switch out, so then I can switch in my Pelipper, and then all of a sudden there's Rain Up and they can't do anything about it. They can't switch out and switch back in to change it from rain to sun. They're stuck with rain. And the same thing goes for sand or snow. So that was kind of the basis of the team. The core idea was these four Pokemon that I showed you first, and just being able to control the weather and let Gengar whittle the opponents down. Gengar and Basket Legion mainly are the damage dealers, and then Incineroar pivots in and out to help those two function, and then Pelipper's there again to help with Weather Wars, and it also does pretty good damage when rain's up with Muddy Water, and then obviously Hurricane. I got two other Pokemon here. They are Chaldon, really good on rain compositions, especially in the past. However, the Assault Vest item is no longer in the game, or at least at launch of Pokémon Champions, so it's a lot less bulky than it was. Normally you would see Assault Vest with the Stamina ability, and this thing could just sit on the field forever, and it'd be really hard to take out. Without the Assault Vest ability, it loses a lot of special bulk, so it can die pretty easily with special moves. It does get another good ability in Sturdy. It's like a built-in Focus Sash, which means it won't die in one hit. You have to hit it at least twice to kill it. So I just max speed, max special attack, and it still does really good damage anyway. So we're running it that way. Just it helps with the opposing rain matchup, and it just helps from time to time. And then the Sneasler is mainly here just because I don't have a great matchup into King Gambit with my Mega being Mega Gengar. So I just wanted a fighting type that can threaten it, really. I don't really ever bring it, so yeah, that is that. I actually might want to change this if it's... that's okay. So yeah, that's the team we're running. We're going to get back into it here. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, feel free to let me know what you think of Champions so far. I've been having a lot of fun. I think there's been a lot of negativity online, but I don't think it's really warranted in my opinion. Like, it's gonna take some time to, unless you spend a little bit of money, it's gonna take some time to get Pokemon and build up your team. But you know, after a few weeks, I don't think people are really gonna have problems because you're gonna keep most of those Pokemon. Um, so yeah, we've got a, sorry, get back into it now. We got a probably Sun team. I could see Mega, oh, Sun and Sand. Interesting. I don't see any reason not to lead Incin, Gengar here, and then Basculegion. And then that's Rotom Wash, I believe. Yeah, that's Rotom Wash. You know, Rotom Wash is actually a pretty good mon in this format. And I actually, now that I'm seeing it, I didn't think about it, but in place of the Archaludon as an electric type attacker, it might not be a terrible idea. Just because I feel like I'm not bringing Archaludon a lot, and it relies on the rain to use its electric attack, where Rotom doesn't have to have the rain up to use its attack. Sorry, I gotta focus and pick my last mon here. Okay, so I think we just bring Pelipper. We run these 4 mon that I talked about, that core to control the weather, do a lot of damage, and we're gonna go from there. The biggest problem I could see is if they go sand mode. Incineroar and Gengar is pretty weak against that mode, but we will try and get around it. Yep, they did. No surprise there. That is okay. We get the Intimidate out. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch Pelipper and Protect here, and then as long as they don't switch out Hippowdon, I should be okay here. Because then I control the weather. So they switch Excadrill. Okay. Well, Hippowdon is slower than... Okay, so yeah, they didn't switch Hippowdon, so we're okay. That was pretty smart of them, though, because now they can threaten Pelipper next turn with the Thunderbolt, but I have a Focus Sash, so I think I'm going to be fine, to be honest with you. Yawn. Ah. So I would say that we're in a pretty good position. I can take out their Hippowdon. I should be able to with Muddy Water, and then I'm gonna assume I don't one-hit KO this Rotom, but I'm gonna try. I think Muddy Water in the rain should take out Hippowdon. Only problem here is missing, because Sludge Bomb, how much does that do? Oh, that does a lot. And the poison. And then Muddy Water, it should oh no. And I missed, of course. Like I said, that was the only thing that could go wrong. Luckily, I live with the Focus Sash. Hopefully, Hippowdon does not attack. I hope it uses Yawn or something. Oh, man. Okay. So I think we're still okay here. Because I think a Muddy Water, if we hit both, I think Muddy Water and Shadow Ball. You know what? I wonder if it's worth just switching out here. I think I'm going to, because I don't want my Gengar to fall asleep and then it's really weak to, yeah. You know what? I'm going to go Incin. Yeah. I'm going to go Incin, get the damage mitigation, and then just, as long as we don't miss Muddy Water, I think we're okay. Mega Garchomp. Oh, shiny Mega Garchomp's actually really cool. I didn't know that. It's a lot better than regular Mega Garchomp. Or regular shiny Garchomp. Rock Slide. So I need Gengar in because I can't risk Hippowdon switching out. And we protect. And well, actually we don't have to protect here. We can try and double up the Garchomp. And Shadow Ball. And Fake Out. I wonder if Fake Out Protect would have been... I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what Mega Garchomp's ability is. So we're gonna Shadow Ball Garchomp, ideally knock it out, and we're gonna Parting Shot with Incineroar to decrease Hippowdon's damage even more, and bring in Basculegion, which should take care of anything else that they have. I think it OHKOs everything at this point. Okay. That was interesting animation there. So the problem, when I made the play with Pelipper and Muddy Water Ing, I don't know what the right word for that would be, I didn't take into account that it's fine. Yeah. I didn't take into account that Rock Slide. Oh my gosh. I didn't take into account that Garchomp is faster than Pelipper, essentially. And that was the problem. So Rain's no longer up, but they don't have Sand either, which is really the main thing. I just don't want Sand to be up. Excadrill. So I have to take a minimum, I have to take a turn of sleep. At least one. I'm not terribly worried about Hippowdon right now. I think I'm just going to Wave Crash the Excadrill. Hopefully it doesn't have a Focus Sash. If it has a Focus Sash, which it probably does if I'm being honest. But so I think for that reason I'm going to flip turn. Because then I might be able to get away with, yeah, Focus Sash, right? Yep, okay. I'm in the right play. Because if I Wave Crash there and it still lives on 1%, then I weaken my Basculegion, take damage that I don't need to take. This way I can get an Incineroar, get an Intimidate down. Maybe my Gengar lives another turn. Maybe. But I can at least Fake Out next turn, potentially. Sword Dance Excadrill, interesting. Well, I can Fake him out as long as I don't die from... Yeah, that's fine. I think I kind of want to just like disable that, and then I want to Fake Out. I'm going to Fake Out Excadrill because I don't want it. Yeah. And it might protect, but it doesn't. If it protected, I would be awake next turn anyway. I think with Gengar. They did nerf sleep as well, by the way. I think it's a max of 2 turns sleep. So that's my second turn. So I should still live this. Now both my Pokemon asleep. But Hippowdon's just not doing a lot of damage, so it doesn't really matter. protect Gengar. And I'm going to... I think I'm going to taunt Hippowdon because I'm tired of... No, I'm going to throat chop the Rotom. If I wake up... No, I think I still have to take a turn to sleep. I do. Gengar woke up, use Protect, so I'm safe for this turn. I should be able to Shadow Ball Rotom next turn. And then Earthquake. See, the problem with using Hippowdon instead of... they should be using Tyranitar. Is Hippowdon's just not that strong. Especially after I get those Intimidates down. It's just not doing enough damage. So, yeah, and they forfeit. There wasn't really anything they could do towards the end, because Hippowdon and Rotom is not going to do enough damage to me. And I still had Basculegion in the back. Alright, we're going to continue. But yeah, so as you can see, those four Pokemon just do a great job into other teams' weather. Sand does get a little bit trickier just because Sand typically has the ground coverage to hurt Ensign and Gengar, but still good. Double weather, that's so weird. Okay. So I think we go Incineroar, Gengar. If they don't leave for Rig, I think we have a good matchup in everything else. And then I'd say Pelipper to just take control of our own weather. And I think it's Basculegion again. Darchaladon could be a problem. Just because it is hard to take out, and the electric type attacks. If I'm bringing these four, I'm not bringing anything that resists it. That being said, I think trying to think. I think I need Pelipper because if they go Sun mode, I need Pelipper. Do I need Basculegion here? I don't think I need Basculegion. I think I'm gonna go Sneasler because it's gonna be able to take out Ensign and Archaladon, and yeah, I'm gonna go. That's my 4. So Sneasler, I'm kind of using it as my secondary damage dealer behind Basculegion. The only problem with it is it doesn't have the pivoting ability, the same pivoting ability that... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. That Basculegion has. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So... Venusaur can put things to sleep. But I'm not really that worried about. We're gonna do that, and we're going to protect. I don't know if it's worth Fake Out and Protect. I probably should have thought that through better, because I guess this way it gives me a way to scout out for a dark type move from Ensign. So yeah, and then I use Darkest Lariat. So that's fine. So now what I can do is I can Parting Shot you, and I can disable that. Disable Darkest Lariat, so now I don't think it has a good way to hit my Gengar. It might have... Oh, it has Earth Power, that's a problem. So I brought Pelipper, right? Yeah, so I think I bring Pelipper and get the Hurricane with the water, or not the water, with Drizzle in. I think Hurricane, and then they have to Sludge Bomb here. I don't have another option because I'm gonna lose Gengar otherwise. So Sludge Bomb, yeah, and then Hurricane should take that out. Do I lit? Oh, I didn't even think. I keep forgetting that Pelipper's not that fast. So if Venusaur was faster than Pelipper, I'd probably lose Gengar. And that's no bueno. Temper Flare. Oh, Temper Flare on your Insane? What's that? Okay, I'm starting to think they did not go for... Without Gengar, how do I take out Archaludon? That's the question. I think I close combat Archaludon. Not I think, I know I do. This way if they have Torkoal in the back and they switch it in, I can switch in. Oh, we'll see. Oh, they have their own Pelipper. Combat 14. Is it? It is stamina, but it should die to another close combat. Stamina Citrus Berry. That is interesting. I did not expect. Is that going into Insane? Okay, I should live that, right? Ooh, I just missed the citrus. So here's a problem. I can't fake out Archaludon. I kinda have to just hope that post-combat KOs here. That's a good play. That does 20%. That's pretty good damage. I'm curious if a Throat Chop KOs. I'm guessing it doesn't. I'm guessing it just misses. I'm wondering if it's worth Parting Shot team the Archaludon. Does this KO? It does. Cool. Okay. I don't think the Parting Shot helped anything here. I should have just done Darkest Lariat. What's their last mon? I don't remember what it was. It might help. It's insane. Actually, this is good because I can get no rain. Okay. This will be interesting now. So it might just come down to the... So their Incineroar is faster. Well, we'll see how this goes. They didn't fake out, so that's good for me. So my Pelipper's faster. Does not KO. Accuracy drop? Nope. Tailwind. That was smart. Just a game of damage now. I assume they have muddy water. Hurricane. No. Yeah, that's the problem. So I might be okay here. I just have to hit the muddy water. Oh my gosh, it didn't do anything. I don't think they have any attack investment on their Ensign. I think we're good. I think we won. It got a bit scary there at the end, not gonna lie. I just really don't like our Chaladon. Man. I don't like going against it. I don't like... How many still lived? I don't like using it either because I feel like I don't use it very well. It's one of those Pokemon that you always have a hard time facing, but whenever you use it, it just doesn't, it's not as good. And I don't know. Which is fine, we all have different styles. It's just, I wish I felt better about using it than I do. But we beat it, so. There we go. But yeah, it's just so hard because even, it is still fairly bulky even without Assault Vest, and when you're stacking up the stamina boost, it gets harder and harder to knock out with on the defensive side. And then the electric coverage is really good against my team, which might be another reason to use Rotom, like I was talking about. Because I still resist the electric type attacks. I also resist ground, which is something that my team kind of struggles with. The more I think about it, the more I kind of want to use Rotom. Another rain team. Got potentially Mega Starmie, but also potentially Mega Dragonite. Okay. So I think we go Sneasler. Do we go our Chaladon? Or do we go Basket Legion? So I'm gonna go Sneasler or Chaladon because I really don't want to let them just set up their Art Chaladon, and I also don't want to let their Dragonite sit up range with them. So I can threaten both of those Pokemon with super effective damage with this lead. I'm gonna have Gengar in the back just because, I mean, Gengar's really good. It's fast. It can clean some stuff up. It's also really good into Mega Starmie and Sinistcha. And Pelipper and potentially our Chaladon. And then my last Mon, I'm not going to bring Pelipper because I don't want to set up the rain necessarily. Instin's going to be good into Dragonite potentially, but that's it. I think I value the damage of Basket Legion more. So we're really leaning hard into offense here. We don't have a lot of pivoting options, but it is what it is. That's kind of how the team is. It's kind of hyper offense mode a little bit. Yeah, I kind of figured they would lead something like this, which is another reason why I wanted to do this. Because I'm running Sturdy and I'm really fast, or I'm max speed or Chaladon, I'm probably faster than both of their mons. I know so I can effectively do close combat into our Chaladon and Electric Shot into Pelipper. And yeah, I say the only thing they can really do is like protect Pelipper, but I'm not gonna go down in one shot, so I can just do the same thing next turn. And they live on 2%. But I think they might think that Electroshock KO's Sneasler, and earlier today I lived one, so we'll see. This confirms my Chaladon's faster. Special attack boost. Aura Sphere. Wow. It's a cool coverage option. I didn't consider that at all. So, but the problem for them is we just close combat Electro Shot again. I don't really see what they could do to counter it. I should get a double KO if they, you know, they could switch in Sinistra potentially, but they lose their Pelipper. Unless it's Focus Sash Pelipper. But then I think I'm still okay. I'm faster than Sinistra with Archaludon and I'll be +2 special attack, so I can do pretty good damage into that if I need to. This we're having like a, if I took off Protect from Sneasler, oh, there's the Quick Claw. Yeah, Sinistra. Dragonite, that's fine. Break the multi-scale. And I should be faster than Dragonite anyway. My only question, if it's Mega Dragonite, which it probably is, I don't know if I'm faster than that. Probably not. Yeah, Focus Sash. Especially if you Tailwind. That was not terrible damage. I don't think that's multi-scale. Invert. Yeah. Tailwind. So that's fine. What do I value more here? Do I value... I should be okay as long as I can kind of like stall out the Tailwind turns. My guess is they have Sinistra. I'd be trying to take out... I think I'm faster no matter what than either of them. I think I'm gonna... Okay. I think we got it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out the Pelipper. Low kick. Okay. So it's not Mega, which makes my life easier. I'm still... Sneasers should still be the fastest thing on the field, unless they have Mega Starmie. They do! No way, man! That's crazy. Okay. So we're gonna speed tie unless they are max speed. So we got 2 turns of rain left. Or sorry, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to know how much. 2 turns of Tailwind and 2 turns of rain. Okay. How do we survive this? I think we double protect here. See what they try to do. I don't think Starmie gets like Dragon. No, it definitely doesn't get Dragon Dance. I'm trying to think if it's worth potentially sacrificing Basket Legion. There's Starmie, just use Protect. Scale Shot. See, that's a problem. Man, I don't have... Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Is that worth it though? I don't know if that's worth it. Because I can KO with either... I think I'm okay either way, to be honest, with whatever happens. Oh, the yeah, it's fine. The Dire Claw sleep was really clutch, actually. All right, so their Tailwind is out because yeah, they're down. Pelipper, and then their Archaludon has 8%. So I think Basculegion can just come in and last respects everything. Yeah, because it hits both of these. Yeah, we're good. We Dire Claw and we... Actually, I think we close combat with Sneasler, just in case they want to come in with Dire Claw and we last respects you. Just in case you want to come in with Archaludon. Try to use Protect on it. Yep. I was like, why did Sneasler go first? I forgot it had an invert. And then last generation came to start me. And now you're stuck with your 8% Archaludon. Single target moves and does no longer has a rain up. Yep. There we go. Four-game win streak. Almost to Great Ball Tier 1. Okay. So yeah, the rain matchup with opposing Archaludon is kind of difficult, I'm not gonna lie. It just... And it's mostly because it's a mirror match, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel comfortable to me, to say, for lack of a better term. So we got another double weather team. That's really interesting. I think I'm gonna go Basculegion Gengar here, because yeah, we should be able to flip turn 1, no matter what. The only problem if it's Meganium, but we should be faster than Meganium, so that's fine. And then we can have Palafin, but I don't think I'm terribly worried about Palafin. Maybe I should be, I don't know. Jet Punch goes crazy, I guess. I think they're going to lean into Sand Mode. I don't think they're going to go... So I think they're going to bring Tyranitar, Excadrill, Meganium, and Gardevoir is my guess. And if that's my guess, I need... Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's all good. I hit everything for super effective damage that way. So when I'm looking at a team preview, I'm kind of trying to assess their team, see what their game plan might be, and see how my team can match up into that. So for example, I see that they have double weather, but I think into my team, because I'm a hard rain team, they're probably going to try and go sand. And so I'm going to plan my plan around that. And sometimes you don't see, like, so they didn't do what I expected them to do. So, which is fine. But I'm actually in a really good spot though, because Mega Meganium is Grass Fairy, and so I can just Sludge Bomb it, and it's gone. And I'm faster than anything here. I'm gonna flip turn you. Yep, flip turn, Sludge Bomb. My Gengar is not under any threat right now, so I'm not too worried. I don't need to protect to scout anything. If they stay in with Meganium, so they are gonna lose their Meganium unless they protect, I guess. But if they protect, I still have Gengar around and faster. So yeah, and that does a lot of damage. My guess is they flip turn. I'm not terribly worried. I want to If they flip turn into instant, I don't care. If they flip turn into Gengar, I want to decrease the power they're gonna do with it. Yeah. I don't know what their plan was there, to be honest. Because they weren't threatening my Gengar at all. With like okay, you did hardly anything on the flip turn, but you just lost your Mega. You weren't gonna KO me with the flip turn from Palafin. I could see them bringing Palafin in this turn, actually. Which wouldn't be an awful play. But if they do that, yeah, okay. So yeah, so now I think I just fake out Palafin, and then I switch into Basculegion. Because then I can wave crash the Tyranitar next turn. I don't think Palafin can KO my Basculegion. Alternatively, I can bring in Pelipper. That just boosts the damage of... I think I bring in Basculegion. I don't think I need to bring in Pelipper yet. So yeah, I think Jet Punch from Palafin, like the hero form, will do a lot of damage to Gengar. It potentially KO it, so... Ooh, a Dragon Dance T-Tar, that's very interesting. Palafin's at 50%, so we're slowly but surely getting there. Here's a question, do I bring in Pelipper? Do I need Ensign? I don't... think I need Ensign. Tyranitar should still die to this, yeah. Basculegion is pretty powerful. Wave Crash from Palafin? Oh. Yeah, so now we... Okay. I think Palafin's not going to be a problem. No. Honestly, it might have been better to just keep the sand up. That might have been a mistake on my end. Okay, we're gonna Muddy Water and we're gonna fake out Palafin. And just don't miss Palafin, please, because if we do, we're in trouble. I probably should have Hurricaned, because I don't think Gardevoir is going to do anything threatening enough for me to be really worried. The Hurricane would guarantee the knockout on the Palafin because it doesn't miss in rain, where Muddy Water I think is like 85% chance of, or sorry, 85% accuracy, so like 15% chance of missing. So that's kind of what I'm worried about here. But it should definitely KO Palafin if it hits. Yeah, I don't think Moonblast. I have Focus Sash, so it's gonna... Yeah, that's fine. Just hit. Just hit, please. Just hit. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We're okay. I thought... I'm tired of Muddy Water not hitting me. Okay. And Throat Chop. And I think we might just KO with that, actually. I keep forgetting they already used their Mega, so I don't need to be worried about Mega Gardevoir. And that does a lot of damage. No Hyper Voice for you. And then now I can just Shadow Ball or Sludge Bomb, I think. Yeah. Sludge Bomb, Throat Chop. And that's the game. So we're doing well in the afternoon period. That must be Choice Scarf. Because it went faster than my Gengar. It's definitely not supposed to be faster than my Gengar, but it didn't matter. 10 battles using Flying type. What does that put me on? Like a 5-match win streak? 5 win streak. Great Ball Tier 1? Okay. Oh, I didn't want to continue battling. Okay. What I want to know... Sorry, I'm going to get all these awards. Claim all. Training ticket. Pokemon. Yes, 5 win streak. Pretty excited about that. Especially because earlier I was going against people who were just starting out, and I don't think it was as impressive. I feel like the going higher, it's harder and harder to win. So feel good about that. I want to get that title on my trainer like everyone else seems to have. Okay. Membership. Okay. So this is something that I think is really cool here in Champions, is they have all of these different, I don't even know what to call them, different challenges, essentially, that give you a bunch of different titles and badges, and then you can also get VP from them. But I think it's really cool, and it's something that I'm going to be playing. It's going to make me want to play more and try to get everything, because I think it's pretty cool. So that's another thing I really like about Champions. I think I was mentioning now. What am I doing now? So now I wanted to take a break for a second just to not overstimulate my brain from playing too much at once. And I want to, you can put titles on your trainer, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that because I don't know. I see other people do it, so I want to do it. Profile. I wonder if you go here. Yeah, I bet that's how you do it. Edit profile. Title. Yeah, so there should be a Gengar admirer, because I admire Gengar. And then badges. I don't have any badges. Oh, you can see your stats too? That's cool. 14 victories. That's cool. So you can see exactly... That's cool. You can see exactly how many wins you have, and then you can add titles and stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna get back into it. Let's keep the streak going. Let's get up to Ultra Ball tier. But yeah, I was thinking of... I think after using the team more and facing more Charladon matchups, I think that Sneasler actually puts in some pretty good work. So I might be happy that a Whimsicott didn't show up. Speaking of Whimsicott, there's one on the other team. Okay. So they have Tailwind and Trick Room as an option. Potentially Redirection with Volcarona as well. And Mega Frostlass there. I'm going to lead Gengar for sure. It hits bottom 3 Pokemon for super effective damage there. I think I might want to lead Basculegion as well. And then I think Incin is going to be important for Trick Room. Like for them potentially having a Trick Room mode. I don't think I want to bring Pelipper. Do I want Sneasler here? Sneasler's good against Meowscarada and Whimsicott. Doesn't do a whole lot against Volcarona. Neither does Archaludon though. I think I'm gonna go Archaludon just because it might be a little bit better into Rotom. I don't know. I don't have a good matchup for Volcarona, so if that's Quiver Dance Volcarona, I might be in a little bit of trouble. But we'll see. I think maybe yeah. So I kind of expected something like this. Now they can go I don't even know what I'm trying to say. They can go Tailwind Aurora Veil, which I don't think would be an awful move by them. However, I think I probably still KO with this here. And they can go Blizzard. I think I live a Blizzard. My guess is they go Tailwind Aurora Veil. Tailwind. Aurora Veil. Shadow Ball. Oh, I didn't even think I'm just going for Shadow Ball. That's fine though. I'll trade. I don't know if that's fine because I don't know how I hit Volcarona now. We trade. I get their Mega, they get my Basculegion. So my guess is it's either going to be Rotom or Volcarona. If it's... I think I'm gonna go Incin. Meowscarada. Okay. I think I made the right play here. So I'm gonna go Fake Out, Sludge Bomb into Meowscarada. If they're smart, they would just protect. Helping Hand. Okay, they're not gonna protect. I think they're gonna lose their Meowscarada here, which is fine with me. I'm curious what their plan was. So yeah. So Fake Out, Sludge Bomb. If they don't protect, as you see, they lose their Meowscarada. And that was probably their last chance of being able to hit Gengar for super effective damage. And it was. So they didn't bring Volcarona, which I'm pretty happy about because I guess it kind of makes sense because with Pelipper can hit. I didn't think about Pelipper. Pelipper actually is really good in Volcarona. I don't know what I was talking about. I think I just really... What's my... I think a Parting Shot? You? And this is the problem with Whimsicott. If you can't get rid of it, or can't switch it out, or whatever you're trying to do with it. It just doesn't put out enough pressure for me to be super worried about it, especially because I haven't hit Protect in front of it, and I'm guessing that it has Encore, like most Whimsicots do. Okay. So Sludge Bomb. 1 second. This is the last turn of Tailwind. So it actually might be better for me to just Sludge Bomb Whimsicott and then it's not very, yeah. And then just Dragon Pulse Rotom. Moonblast. And you can take out my... So the reason I'm going after Whimsicott now, after I just said it's not really necessary to go after it, is because I don't want them to get another Tailwind up. Oh, of course they have Focus Sash. So. See, I thought about going... It's okay. It doesn't... So I got the poison, so it bailed me out. I probably should have just doubled into the Whimsicott, to be honest. But they couldn't... They're in a position where they can't really do anything anyway, so... So yeah, now they are out of Tailwind, and I just win. So yeah, they needed to not protect Whimsicott that turn. If you have a Tailwind setter, it makes sense to have Protect on it always because you keep it alive longer to set up another Tailwind. The problem is you want to hit Protect on the last turn of Tailwind. Because, now granted I could have just taken out his Whimsicott, yes, and he doesn't know that I'm not attacking it, but I was ignoring it the entire time just because it's not going to do any damage to any of my Pokemon. Because the only attacking move Whimsicott typically carries is Moonblast, and if it's not doing super effective damage, it's not doing a whole lot, to be honest. So, and it's especially not going to do damage to Gengar because I think Gengar's immune to Fairy. I think Poison's immune to Fairy, but yeah, anyway, you want to protect your Tailwind Pokemon on the last turn of Tailwind, so that way you can set up another Tailwind. And I should have doubled up. I didn't think about Focus Sash being on Whimsicott. I probably should have, but I didn't. So, anyway, 6 wins in a row. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, pretty happy about that. Made it up to Ultra Ball tier, I believe. So now I'm gonna keep facing harder and harder trainers, and then I hopefully get up to Master Ball tier. All right, rank up reward, more VP, yay. Okay. Got back into it. So yeah, I've been running into a lot more rain teams in the afternoon here as opposed to this morning. I didn't really see any rain teams this morning. So I was about to say, I also haven't ran into a lot of Trick Room teams. I think this might be the first Trick Room team that I've run into. I think I'm gonna go Basculegion Gengar. My main thing, I want to lead Gengar, but I really don't want Milotic to get any kind of boost. And I think Basculegion can do enough damage to those other Pokemon that I think we're good here. So I want to lead Basculegion because threatens a lot of damage into any other Pokemon, to be honest, besides Meganium. But Gengar threatens a lot of a lot of damage into Meganium. Do I? Yeah, and I want to do Gengar because he threatens a lot of damage from the start as well, and I can trap them. I also want Pelipper just in case they want to. Well, Camerupt doesn't set up the sun. We're gonna go this way. I was thinking of I see Trick Room and I see the fire type and my mind immediately just goes to Torkoal with Drought and Eruption, but Camerupt doesn't have Drought, so probably not as necessary to worry about that. So they're just going straight away to Trick Room mode. So I'm gonna flip turn into you, and then I'm going to I'm wondering if it's worth it to just switch into Ensign right away, because I think it might be. I don't know what Gengar is going to do. I think I could double up the camera up slot now that I think about it. Maybe doubling up the camera up slot with Sludge Bomb was the best move there, but whatever. If they don't switch, they die from camera up, but if they protect, that's smart. So yeah, so here I fake out Camerupt because Oranguru's not doing anything. I'm not worried about Oranguru doing anything crazy to me. And then I flip turn because it's gonna one-hit KO Camerupt, because Camerupt is fire and ground, so it's 4 times weak to this move from Basculegion, and Basculegion hits crazy hard, especially with flip turn. Yeah, they kind of had to. So they are gonna on for me. So, that was smart of them, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. How long does Encore last? So, 3 turns. Because I really don't want... I think I'm going to Muddy Water. And I'm going to switch Basculegion back in. Because Basculegion should live a combo of attacks here. And I need Instant Alive for sure to help prevent the next Trick Room. Oh, yeah, you forgot that. Forgot that your my Lodic's not as slow as your camera. How much did that do to Oranguru? Almost 50. Oh, it's a crit. Wow. What else could they have? Do they have anything that can switch into a fire move? Maybe Meganium? think I just go Muddy Water again, and then I kind of want to flip turn. I don't know if that should KO. It should KO Oran Guru. I think it should. I see. I didn't know. I thought it had to be same turn for that to work. I guess not. I think I still live with both, actually. The accuracy drop is going to be the biggest problem, but wow. Okay, that's cool. I've never seen Instruct use like that before. Huh. That's big. Oh. Not good. That's a super scary, no. Okay. Well, that's good at least. We took that out. So 2 more turns of Trick Room. And it has +2 attack, so that's bad. I think I kind of have to go Instant here. The problem is now it's +3 special attack. It might have been better to not bring Gengar in this matchup, to be honest with you. Because... Alright, here's hoping Ampharos doesn't take out my Gengar with an electric type attack. It very well could. Yeah, it does. I don't think Gengar brought me anything in this battle. I think the problem is I keep feeling like I have to bring Gengar, and I think that's just not the case. Now that'd be... like, what I can do... I don't know how fast Ampharos is. Because I'm thinking of staying in with... So Ampharos is really slow, actually. So what I could do, potentially... Well, Hurricane might be very effective. That's the problem. Yeah. I think I have to try and get rid of Ampharos, and then my Basculation, I think with Last Respects, might be able to KO my Milotic. It's faster? That's bad. That's really bad. Really bad. This is the last turn of rain. I think I just lost. It will be interesting. Well... Oh, yeah, I have no health left. We'll see here. Don't protect, I want to see the range. I want to see what happens. I think in the future I bring Archaludon. Milodic's just really annoying with the competitive boost. Yeah, that KOs. That was a crit, so it doesn't help me. Miss a Thunder. So wow, indeed. Wow, all the way to the beginning of rank 4. I honestly don't think I played awful. I think I found a way to win. I was surprised that I know my instance. It's not min speed, but it's has no investment in speed. Um, I didn't expect to be outsped by Melodic there. I also like Gengar did nothing for me in that battle, so I think I need to keep that in mind for next time. So okay. Oops, I wanted another dual weather team along with Tailwind potential. So I think we go. Do we just do those 3 in instant? What am I bringing instant for? It's a fire resist, but I already have 2 of those. And fake out. Do I need fake out? I don't think so. Do I need Gengar? Gengar is good again. I mean, it hits everything for at least neutral damage. I'm gonna try it. The reason I'm not leading like Gengar, Basculegion like normal, is there a reason I'm not leading that? It's because of Greninja? Maybe. We're gonna try this. But I need the Archaludon against other rain teams. The electric type damage is too valuable to leave at home. Okay, so they're leading Sun mode, which is fine. They might be faster than mine with, yeah. Do I just protect here, or do I Electroshock? I think I protect. It's kind of unfortunate if my Quick Claw goes off and I protect here, right? I don't know if it's Choice Scarf Typhlosion because they have Whimsicott. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it's not. Does that make sense? We'll see. What? Okay. Is that physic? Why did that just shut off? What are we doing? I'm so confused. That was physical Hisuian Typhlosion. I'm so confused. So, Hisuian Typhlosion is much stronger on the special attack side than physical attack side. That's why I'm confused. And they could have, like, if they had Shadow Ball, they probably just KO'd me. But I'm not complaining, so I kind of wanted Tailwind. I'm thinking about Tailwind because Tailwind and then what do they, what could they bring in? I don't think anything's gonna like a Electroshot. I'm gonna Tailwind because they probably switch out, right? They're not switching out. Okay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say they're switching something out. Whimsicott. That's fine. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't switch out Charizard, to be honest. I wonder if that Whimsicott has Sunny Day. Do we think it has Sunny Day? Muddy Water, and then... what else do they have? They could have Greninja. We could have Lucario. I bet they have Lucario. I don't think they would have anything else. I think they're gonna Tailwind. I don't think they have Sunny Day, right? Another quick Claw proc. Yeah, that's fine. They do have Sunny Day. That's crazy. Okay. Well, is my Rachaldon taking a hit yet? Critical hit on Whimsicott. It does not. So I think we're still we're not doing terrible here. I'm definitely not gonna... I don't want my Gengar to... Uh-oh. Oh, I was like, why am I... So they didn't use Tailwind. Why did they not use Tailwind? Moonblast. Do they not have Tailwind? Like, what's going on? Love the Gen 2 music. It's so amazing. It makes me want to play Gen 2 again, not gonna lie. I really wonder what their last Pokemon is. It's gotta be Lucario, right? I feel like if it was Greninja, we would have seen it by now. And I don't think you bring Greninja when you bring Charizard. So we Mega. I think we Protect, and I think we Dragon Pulse, right? Or do we... That's crazy. It's the third one. Lucario, okay. I didn't Mega Evolve? Why did I not Mega Evolve? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that still does so much damage. Did my Tailwind run out? Yeah, it did. Why did I not Mega? What am I doing, man? I hate when I forget stuff like that. It's really annoying. Okay, can I survive? I think I'm okay, because as long as I KO one of them this turn, I should win, because Pelipper will come in. I guess not necessarily. Well, Pelipper's gonna be slower, so if they both come in at the same time. We'll see. That's fine. Right? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I live. We're good. I love how it like steps back like yeah, I took that hit. That's funny. So this is actually perfect because then I can just switch Pelipper in for Gengar. And then I can just Dragon Pulse again. Actually, I can Electro Shot. Is it worth Electro Shotting? It might be. Well, that's not worth, but yeah. Because they can KO our Chaladon, but then I get Gengar back in and they can't do anything to me. Because without Sun, Charizard Y is not gonna do too hot. No pun intended. And then that's like the 6th time Quick Claw has kicked in this match, which is insane. So Charizard goes down, and then it's just Whimsicott left. I don't know. I'm kind of curious if, like, the Quick Claw really helped out this match, but I don't know if it's worth it long term. But I don't know what else I would put on there. The Chople Berry, just because fighting is so common. Or the Ground Berry. I still wonder if Rotom Wash would be better than our Chaladon on this team. Because I needed to pivot my Pelipper to have Rain Up in order to hit J-Jo. So this looks like the team that James Bake was using. So what I've been doing is Sneasler, our Chaladon. I don't know what to do because the Glamora is scary too. We're gonna go this way. But if they lead Whimsicott, I'm in trouble. I like how you can see if the Pokemon's shiny or not in the team preview. That's really cool. Another like little detail that they added, in my opinion. 6 win streak. Oh, using that team to great success. So we're gonna Fake Out and Flash Cannon, right? Could very easily just protect Remora and then we're in a sticky situation, but if you don't, we're gonna do that. Because I think it's going to be quad effective to Flash Cannon into the Mega Zamora. Yeah. It made no sense not to do that for them, so... Not terribly surprised. Now, their problem, in my opinion, is that Okay, so they either double our Chaladon. I think we're still good here because they either double... If they double our Chaladon to take it out, they lose Whimsicott with no Tailwind. And I can bring in Gengar. And I don't know what I do from there, but we'll see. Otherwise, Glimmora should go down. See, I don't really care. Because I should take out Glimmora here. Yeah, Earth Power. And then... And I could be wrong. Maybe Steel's not super effective on Rock or like 1 and 2. I might be wrong. But that's okay. Okay. And I think I protect. And then I can bring in... What can I bring in? I don't know if protecting does anything for me on this turn. They're gonna get Tailwind up. I don't have Pelipper to switch in here. Do I just... I think I protect, but I don't really know what good that's gonna do me. Actually, I have Aqua Jet on my Basculegion. So if Basculegion lives here, we're still okay. Then I can switch. Oh, interesting. They still didn't go, and they didn't. Yeah, I guess it's super effective. Yeah. Because, yeah. And then we switch you back here. Because then we can fake out. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So basically we are just cycling in priority moves to try and take out this Glimmora. And we should have done it. We did do it. Cool. So that's big because that's probably their main damage dealer. And now I have a full health. Well, not full health anymore, but I've got a Sneasler here. And I can fake out the Whimsicott. Now, I am locked into Aqua Jet with Basculegion, so that's something I gotta look out for. Oh, but I'm not really... I don't care that much now. So... Oh. I'm going to switch in Gengar, and I'm going to protect Sneasler. Oh, no. I have... What am I doing? I have our Chaladon to switch in. And then I'm going to protect Sneasler. So I'm trying to get my Gengar at full health in at the start of a turn. Perfect. Perfect. Crit. The crit mattered. Did not matter. I'm joking. Do I want to bring Basculegion back in or Gengar? I think I want Gengar. I don't think... Yeah. And then... I Mega Evolve. Yeah. We'll see if Basculegion lives a Hurricane. I've got to imagine that's what they're going for here. If they don't, it might not be awful because I can then fake out Pelipper, potentially. and then end Shadow Ball or Sludge Bomb it to take it out. This is a tough one. I feel like I've been playing pretty well so far. They just took... okay. What did I do? Did I Sludge Bomb it? I think I did. Is Steel immune? I think Steel's immune. That's okay. As long as... well... what happens here? Hurricane... yeah, it died. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would or not. But it did. So. Do I care if it hurricanes me? I think I need to damage. Do damage. I need to do damage. That's what I'm trying to say. That Archaludon had Protect. And it was Sash Pelipper. Oh, it was Sash Pelipper. We're gonna disable. And we're going to close combat. Is it Sash? How much does that do? That's 30, that's right. Now what? Now what happens? Flash Cannon. Oh, I forgot I had Flash Cannon. Oh, I didn't KO though. We're in business. Okay. We Sludge Bomb you, and we can't Dire Claw, unfortunately, but we can close combat. And now you're pinned, because... I don't know if Pelipper lives this, but it's disabled, so it has to switch out, and... yeah, I think we're good. We should catch the Whimsicott on the switch in. Yeah, you just Protect. Unless you're not Sash Pelipper, but I would have expected you to be. That's a big poison. It's not Sash. I mean, it's not Scarf. Why did I keep saying it's Scarf is what I'm... Alright, so I lost no matter what. I was gonna lose the whole time. Oh. Wait a second. I don't think there's any world where I win this, because they still have they still have Tailwind. So it's kind of just a matter of if I outspeed after Tailwind, which I don't think I do. Or they just Encore, I guess. That's annoying. I'm kind of annoyed that I lost that, because I think I played really well and I still lost. Kind of sucks. That's why I want a Whimsicott, because it's a very similar team to mine. It's basically, it is the same team. They just have Glamora instead of Gengar. But like, imagine if I'm basically, people can't switch in and out like I was doing, and that was the only reason I was able to make it past the Glamora. But then you have to get to the Archaludon, and that's a whole nother thing. Okay, so we've got another gosh darn Milotic. I don't like it. Okay. What if Gengar or Chaladon? Do we like that play? Man, I wish the power herb was here. Because I would have, yeah. See, I really, if I had Rotom Wash, I would have no problem because, and then there's, oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna switch to Rotom Wash after this. Okay. I'm thinking of bringing Pelipper and our Chaladon. I'm gonna do that because I think I need our Chaladon. I need the electric attacks for Corviknight and Melodic. Yeah. Luckily no Tailwind this time, so I'm gonna not lose my Basculegion turn 1. Okay, Shadow Ball you. And I think we flip turn. What's in the back? Yeah, I've got our Chaladon in the back. Yeah. I don't remember what they had to switch into this, but I feel like these Froslass teams really like to stay in with Froslass, so I'm hoping they just do that and I get a turn 1 KO. Yeah. Are they protecting? I don't think I die to a... I'm guessing it would be Iron Head. If it had to be anything. So yeah, they protect. I think I still live this, to be honest. Did nothing. Now we bring in Pelipper. Protect, and then I live this, right? I live this? Oh, they choose Tailwind. Okay. We're fine, right? They're not gonna double up my Pelipper, right? I don't think they will. I'll match your Tailwind. Look at a staggered Tailwind, actually. And I'm faster outside of Tailwind with Gengar. Yeah, you can't switch out either. I didn't. Well, actually, you could. The Froslass can switch out, but nobody tells them that. So I wonder if it's iron or it's the body press set. Because if that's the case, I think I'm pretty good right now. So I kind of have to Shadow Ball the Froslass. If I don't, and they don't switch, and then they Shadow Ball my Gengar, I just lose. Any day now, buddy. Good thing for me is I think Corviknight is not going to take a Shadow Ball super well from Gengar either. Yeah. Okay. We'll see, because I want to see how much this Muddy Water in the rain does to it. It should... Oh no, man! How many Muddy Waters am I going to miss today? A lot, apparently. I wonder if they brought Ninetales too. Garchomp, okay. I think I just Hurricane and... Yeah, because I don't want to risk a miss. I Hurricane Shadow Ball. That should KO. That is a bulky Garchomp. Holy cow. I should have protected. I didn't... It's fine. It's fine. When does rain run out? Please tell me not right now. How much does that do? Okay, we KO this. How much does that do? That does a lot of damage. Okay, so I have one turn of rain left. Okay, get an electro shot in. Oh, we do not get an electro shot in actually. Yeah, we have to go Basket Legion. So I'll win the Weather War here, and I should outspeed the... Now the problem is, does Mr. Ninetales here know Encore? I bet it does, and because of that, I am going to... Well, it depends on if Basket Legion lives here. Yeah, it does, okay. We're gonna go Caliper, and then we're going to go... I think we go... we go Wave Crash. Let's see how much that does. I just really worry about the Encore from Ninetales. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be Sash. He lived, so that's cool. I think we might be okay. So we have to KO with our Chaladon here. Okay. So they're almost definitely faster with Ninetales. And I'm faster than Corviknight. Now, if Corviknight protects and Ninetales, I think because I don't know how much damage Ninetales is going to do. So I think I just Electro Shot Corviknight here. Because if I... Yeah, I guarantee lose, probably, if I don't do this. Did they not protect Corviknight? Oh, they didn't. Is this KO? I hope so. +1. Boom. Alright, we won. That was a tough matchup. I don't know why they protected, to be honest. So, if they don't protect, And if they just double attack, they at least do damage with Ninetales. And potentially, because if in whatever, I don't know what attacks Ninetales has. So like we'll see if this was a 2-hit KO. It was not. So I think they lost no matter what. Well, if they protected Corviknight actually and went and attacked a Ninetales, then they might have won. But they didn't do that, so. That was tough. These last two matches have been really hard. So that's... I want to see if I ever because... And I might want to try that. My only question, or my only problem is I don't know what I want to put on it. Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump. I wonder, does it get Parting Shot? Oh, no. They got Parting Shot in Legend CA, so a lot of people thought it might get Parting Shot in this game, but it's not. So in that case, I think we're going to... Oh, that's true, because then we can... I like that. Now, do we want Protect, or do we... $20. Do something like this. Do we care about speed here? Maybe? Maybe take away a little bit of bulk for some speed? Okay, and then what item do we want? What's super effective against it? Bruh, I don't think there's no super effective ones, right? We can give it leftovers, maybe? Sure. I'll try that. It matches up better into ground teams and to Milotic, and Milotic is giving us problems. Yeah, so we definitely lead. Yeah. So we lead Basculegion and Gengar so that we can trap them on turn 1 and we can get it. I mean, Basculegion hits everything except for Whimsicott for super effective damage. I don't know if that's Mega Aggron or not, but we'll find out. Yeah. And then Pelipper, again with the water types, hits everything for a lot of damage. And then, do we want Ensign? Ensign's gonna be really good for damage mitigation here. Rotom's also immune to... and it can Will-O-Wisp things. I've been doing Ensign on these against these teams the whole day, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But I think Rotom would actually work here. Okay. Insane Whimsicott. Okay, I think I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna flip turn protect because that's the play I always want to make. The problem is Whimsicott can encore me next turn, so I have to decide if I think it's worth staying in with Gengar or switching Gengar out after that. I think I probably switch him out, but we'll see. That does so much damage. Love it. And then I'll just bring in my own Instant. I don't need to bring in Pelipper yet. Giga Drain, Whimsicott. That is interesting, to say the least. Now here's the thing. Oh, I can fake him out though. Yeah, I can fake out, and then I can switch in Basket Legion. Yeah, that way I don't get a Darkest Lariat to the face. Now you're below 50. Oh, that's such better. I kind of figured that was there. And then you just made that. Okay. I could have taken your Whimsicott out pretty easily there. It's fine. I'm gonna taunt you, and we're gonna Wave Crash. Oh my... Darkest Lariat. I'm still faster. That was almost bad. So now it's Giga Drain. Yeah, so it's Giga Drain and Tyranitar comes in. Do we live? I don't know if we live that or not. It's gonna Rock Slide, 100,000%. I mean, I don't know. I might still be faster with Basket Legion, to be honest, but it's okay. It's probably Mega T-Tar. Man, I could have just Wave Crashed again, I think. Rock Slide? Knock off. Okay. Parting Shot. So Whimsicott has used Giga Drain, Moonblast, and Tailwind. Okay. I think we're still okay here. I think we Wave Crash and we bring in Incineroar. Try and just stack the Intimidates if they stay in with Tyranitar. Until Tyranitar is gone, I want to keep Pelipper alive, but when the Weather War. Yeah, okay. So it is Mega T-Tar. Kind of what I expected. I don't think I outspeed anymore, so we'll see if it just takes out Basculegion, which it probably does. Giga Drain Whimsicott is kind of crazy. I guess maybe it makes a little sense on this team. Oh, we miss Basculegion. And I live with Incin because of the perfect. Should KO, right? Yep. That was such a big miss. Feels bad, man. Sorry. Love that animation. And then, so they probably have... Everything they have left is weak to water. So... Just bring in Pelipper. I don't think... so a Moonblast might KO me, actually. Yeah, I'm more worried about Excadrill than Whimsicott. Good play. I'm sure you're focused, Sash. Good play. I thought about it. So it can just get Tailwind up again. I don't know what to do here because I think I have to try and Throat Chop in Shadow Ball and hope I live an Earthquake. Tailwind, and then you Earthquake. I'm not gonna live. That sucks. How did I lose that? Because I even got the Rock Slide miss on Basculegion. I think problem is I don't have good speed control options, and maybe that's where having Sinisha, like I did earlier, was good because I can run a Trick Room version. But my team's not good and like it's not slow enough for Trick Room. But it'd be better than losing the Tailwind. I mean, if they set up a Tailwind, then it would be slow enough. Okay. That one's a bit frustrating because I thought I had it. I'm trying to think if there was a reason I don't think I should have tried to fake out the Excadrill. I think I should have faked out the Whimsicott. Because, yeah. That's my bad. That's okay. Alright, we've got 3 steel types. And a... Oh my gosh, Sneasler goes big here. Do we want Gengar? I don't think we want Gengar right off the bat. I think we go... Yeah, we go Sneasler, Rotom, Gengar in the back to clean up, and then we want Incin. Incin is doing everything except for Politoed. Well... Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then it takes super effective damage from Excadrill, but if you get an Intimidate off, it should be fine. But I don't know. I think having Basculegion here is better. I think we go Basculegion. I think having the damage from Basket Legion is better than the damage mitigation from Incineroar. Because we already have damage mitigation from Rotom. We name it our Chaladon, yeah. So, I think we close combat you, and then we will-o-wisp you. I probably should have thought that more, but either way, we live. Rotom's not dying here, and I don't think our Chaladon can really do a whole lot. Besides, if it's like Draco Meteor, it's gonna do decent damage, but good play. %. That's stamina. Yeah. I love that they have the different battle themes from the different generations. It takes you back. Really nice. I think there's a lot of little details in the game that I really do appreciate. What was that? That's crazy. Was that super effective? Does electric not resist electric? Is that a dumb question? I thought it did. Does it really not? What do they have? Do they have anything that resists? No, I mean they have that. Yeah. I think we're good to... What am I volt switching into, right? Is it... Makes sense. It might make sense here. So get rid of our Chaladon, which is really nice. And then do they get rid of... They might KO my Sneasler here. And I don't know if I should have been more worried about that or not. I really don't want our Chaladon. Oh, I'm faster. I think I would have KO'd with the... I think I would have KO'd with Thunderbolt. Weather Ball into... Okay, cool. We take those. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna save Sneasler for later, for the King Gambit. We're gonna last respects the Starmie. I mean, honestly, we outspeed. I might just try and Dire Claw last respects the Starmie. I don't think I should be doing this. Yeah. Because if they can KO the... If they KO my Sneasler here, then I might have just lost. Yeah. I got too carried away. I'm I don't know what I was thinking right there. That's okay. We are... I believe we're faster with Rotom anyway. And if we can get a burn off, that'll be big. And honestly, into either... Yeah, if we can get a burn into King Gambit, that'll be big into... Sucker Punch my Basket Legion here. Yeah, I kind of figured, but I didn't want to risk switching in Gengar and just getting... I can't believe I risked that play so badly. It's fine. So they're both burned. I just have Gengar left, right? Okay. I'm trying to think. I think I just protect here. I don't really have any other options. I protect. They switch in. Yeah. Smart. I guess I could have disabled Sucker Punch, but Kowtow Cleave is going to do more to me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just threw the game. It's okay. I also can't. That crit on Rotom on the first turn was really bad as well. Because I don't remember what I died from. I think it was a Weather Ball, but I would have lived the second one. You're not even gonna Mega? Okay, we're gonna play. We're gonna end on a win, and then we're gonna end there. I played really bad that game. I think I'm starting to just play worse. So we're gonna end after a win, and we're gonna be done. Well, at least you can't go down a tier. That's nice. Don't give me one of those fake players either. That there's a rumor going around that if you lose too many matches in a row, you play a computer team that just makes a bunch of bad decisions. So I think that's kind of funny. Okay, this is an interesting team. Really anti-Incineroar. What's the Pelipper there for? Why you got Pelipper on this team? Okay. Do we want Sneasler or do we want Pelipper? I think Sneasler. What can Sneasler do for me? Can take out the Mamoswine. I think we go Pelipper. Sneasler might be a little bit better offensively against a Milotic, but it is what it is. I've got Rotom, hopefully for that. Okay. Frostlass and Magnet. Alright, Gengar and Rotom. Switch in Mamoswine, which is fine. I'm immune to the ground type moves with Rotom. Yes, I did make some changes. I decided to go with Rotom Wash instead of Archaludon just because I felt like there were a lot of matchups where Rotom was better because it has Levitate, so it's immune to ground moves. Archaludon's not. I also like that you don't need the sun, or how should I say this? You don't need the rain up to use its electric moves. You can just use Thunderbolt. You don't have to switch in Pelipper in order to... Oh, come on. If that fight. Oh man, if that special defense drop from mirror armor is the reason that I lose, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. And the burn. That's crazy. Okay, I think we're gonna burn Corviknight here. I might just have to say, well, let's disable that. And Will-O-Wisp. Corv. That's fine. Hit this Will-O-Wisp, please. Okay, cool. So that is helpful. That will help with Corviknight a lot. But yeah, this is why I wanted Rotom, because he's going to help me out a lot against these two Pokemon specifically, actually. And Charizard, and I do think it's a solid move for me. Okay. I think I'm going to go Pelipper here. Oh, we can switch into Frostlass. I have Scarf Basket Legion, so I can Last Respects their Frostlass later. I'm trying to think. I think I'm more concerned about the Milotic right now. I'm actually going to Tailwind. And Thunderbolt Milotic. Oh, I was the fastest already, so that didn't matter. I mean, it'll help if they switch in Frostlass, I guess. Yeah, that does a lot. That's nice. Did not do half. Body Press is going to do nothing. Yeah, sorry buddy, but with your burnt Corviknight, you're not going to do a whole lot of damage. You can try and get the... Yeah. Okay. We're going to Muddy Water, and we're going to... Is there any world where I Volt Switch here? Does that make sense? Maybe? Gives me a switch in. I don't know why they're not switching. Of course. Of course I miss. Great bird. Yeah, you're just not doing enough damage, buddy. I'm sorry. So, I still think I Muddy Water, and then I think I still Volt Switch here, because I don't want to have to switch in Basket Legion middle of a turn. And maybe they're just trying to stall my Tailwind out, but that's fine. They still have another Pokemon besides Frostlass, though. So Corviknight's just getting a lot of damage down, and that's kind of a problem. Okay, so we hit both. That stinks. Oh my gosh, man! It's okay. The whole point was to have a switch in for Pelipper. Ray Bird into Pelipper. Yep. Okay. So we're okay. We're up 3-2 on Pokemon count. We've got Pelipper still up. I should be able to Last Respects this Frostlass. And they have their own Pelipper. That's so weird. I don't know why they have their own Pelipper. So we're going to switch in. We're going to Last Respects. And I don't think there's anything they can really do about it. I should live anything from Pelipper. So I think we just win now. But yeah, this is why Rotom's so good. I think I would have really struggled against this team otherwise. Just being able to threaten damage without rain being up is very nice here. Tailwind. Well, that's fine, I guess. So Thunderbolt and Last Respects. As long as I live, which I think I should live a double up here, I should be fine. I didn't even think about it. No Shadow Ball. What did I do? I still lived that somehow. It must not be Mega Froslass. I don't know why they wouldn't have Mega it, to be honest. Is that KO? Nope. It's Focus Sash. Of course, it's Focus Sash. Unless they're just waiting until I bring in Pelipper. I protect. I protect and then I just hope I live with Rotom, take out the Pelipper, and then it's a 2-on-1 and we'll see what happens from there, but I think I lost actually. I keep forgetting that Froslass has Shadow Ball. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. It's been not going well for me. How much does that do? Well, it doesn't do that much, actually. We might have a chance. I don't think Pelipper survives a turn. We're just gonna try and get Tailwind up if we can, but oh. Smart play. Okay, I'm gonna have to end the stream after this game. I don't think I can. I'm not doing too hot right now, so. Yeah. Unfortunately, ending on a pretty bad losing streak here. I have to go back to the drawing board a little bit, try and think about the losses here. Think about what I could have done differently. But yeah. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. I will be live again next Wednesday. Hopefully have some videos out, or a video or two out for you in the meantime. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and we'll see you later.